Hey y'all, I'm Abby, More Than Just Skin. Welcome back to my channel. If you are thinking that, hey, I've seen that makeup or that eye look before and those clothes and those earrings in a previous video, no, you're not crazy. I had some time, so I'm filming some videos back to back. I did pop on a brighter lip because I kind of felt like I looked a little washed out in that other video. I don't know. Y'all can tell me below if you think this lip is too much with this eye look or what you think. But anyway, today's video is a tag video. I've been watching some YouTubers and I've seen them do this tag where it is kind of like my previous video, or maybe it's going to be my next video. I don't know the order that I'm going to post these in, but it is 10 products, 10 makeup products I would go purchase if all my makeup disappeared. So I could only purchase 10 and I would pick the products that would work for me on the daily. Y'all, this was really hard. And I have to admit, I got to the end of it and I was missing one thing and I was like, oh my gosh, like, what am I gonna do? So I'm gonna kind of tell y'all what my thought process was and if I could have 11, what I would have picked. But I can make it work with just 10, and so because that is the tag. So we're gonna get started and I am going to do this in the order that I apply my makeup. So here we go. Foundation. Okay, because I can only pick 10. Primer, can't do a primer. Hopefully my moisturizer and my skincare would be enough because I just could not pick a primer. If I could pick a primer, I probably would have picked the Laura Mercier Hydrating Primer. I love that primer. I have it in a deluxe sample size, or actually probably the mini size, which is a great size to have. I've had deluxe sample sizes of it. It's kind of a gel-like texture. It gives me hydration. I think it really works good. But I don't have enough to pick that, so primer I would not do. So what I would start with is foundation. And y'all, I would pick the Wet n Wild Photofocus foundation. You can get this at the drugstore. I would run to the drugstore and buy this immediately. I think it's a great foundation. It is buildable, however you can make it a lighter coverage. Of course, I'm not including brushes in this because the tag really didn't include that. But as long as I had this in my beauty blender, I can make some things work. So I would definitely pick the Wet n Wild foundation. As far as concealer goes, while I'm at the drugstore getting that Wet n Wild, I would also pick up my concealer. This is the Instant Age Rewind by Maybelline, and I have it in the color Neutralizer. It's just a staple. It's easy to use. I would probably be incredibly stressed out if I lost all my makeup, and I would just need something that was easy, and you roll it up on this little sponge and you just put it on and it really does a great job. So that is what I would do, how I would use this concealer. 2 down. Moving on to number 3. I need to set my face. And I kind of went back and forth on this, but I would definitely get the Charlotte Tilbury. And it's the Airbrush Flawless Finish Skin Perfecting Micro Powder. I have mine in number 2, medium. It is such a wonderful powder. I would first use this kind of with a big brush to set my face, and then after I bronze and do some contouring, I would then set my under eye with a smaller brush and carve out some contour. I love this powder. It will do both, and I just really think this would be the one that I would need in my collection. Number 4, I wanted to pick a bronzer that I could bronze, I could contour with, and I can also use as an eyeshadow. And the first one that came to mind was my Nars Laguna. Now, I have hit pan on it. It's kind of starting to crumble. It is a great bronzer, but definitely if I could only have one, I would pick this one. It is matte, but yet it has a little bit of sheen to it, but it just really looks great on the skin, and you can use it for dual purposes. It's not too warm to where you can't contour with it or make a deeper contour, so this is what I would choose. I have on Hourglass. I kind of layered some lip stuff and it's getting kind of sticky and icky and yuck. Next up would be blush, and the blush that I would reach for while I was in the drugstore picking up my Wet n Wild foundation and my Maybelline concealer, I would pick up the Milani Luminoso blush. This is just a great blush. You can make it work with any look. It's kind of a neutral peach, and it's just so pretty. It has a nice glow to it, so this would be the blush that I would pick up. Okay, so I had to go fix my lips because they were a hot mess and they were really driving me crazy, and I wasn't sure exactly if y'all could see all the ickiness. All right, so we're 5 down. I have 5 to go. eyeshadow. So I started thinking about what would I want to have as far as an eyeshadow palette went, and I really thought about this, and I pulled a few and I started thinking, and then one just really stood out to me, and that is the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. This palette, the reason I chose it, and it's what I'm wearing on my eyes today, I followed a Desi Perkins tutorial to get this look. I picked it because I can do so much with this. I can get a warm toned look. It does not really have a very good cool toned transition color, but that's where my Nars bronzer comes in. I could definitely put some of these shimmery cooler tones on my eyelids to get a cooler toned look. I can, if I'm interested in a brighter eye, which I never do. If I'm interested in a brighter look, there are some options, but I don't ever really do that. Sorry, Finley's barking. I'm not sure what at. But this definitely would be the pick. I also have some shimmer shades up here that I might could make work as a highlighter. I don't know. But I did pick a highlighter. But yeah, this would definitely be the palette that I would pick. 4 left. A highlighter. I would definitely have to have a highlighter. If you've been following me or seeing me, you know I love a highlight. And the one I would pick is Essence Pure Nude. The reason I would pick this is because I have to get up and go to work every day. And I need something that can be subtle, but yet I need something that I can build up. And I think this one ticks both those boxes. I can do kind of a light wash here to just kind of give me a little bit of brightness, but then I can really build it up here to make it look really nice. So this definitely would be the highlighter that I would pick. Mascara. I would pick NYX Worth the Hype Volumizing and Lengthening Mascara. This you can get at the drugstore, and the reason I would pick this is because I can make this work on my bottom lashes as well, which is something that I can't say about a lot of mascaras. So I love this mascara. It is a recent find for me. It's a recent discovery. I actually was sent this for free when I made an Ulta order, and I'm so glad. You're probably going to be seeing this in an upcoming favorites, depending on when the videos are going to go up, but I love this stuff, and this would be the mascara that I chose. For my brows, I need a one-stop shop because I can only have 10 products, so I would pick Glossier Boy Brow. I can put this on my brows. I don't have to fill them in. This kind of does both jobs. It fills them in and it makes them lay down. So this would be my pick as number 9. Number 10, I have to have a lipstick, and this was something that I tried not to overthink it and tried not to think too much, but I wanted, of course, a nude, and a nude that could go a little more cool and warm, and so my pick was Blankety by MAC, and this is just a really, really pretty, if you can see it on my hand, it's kind of a pinky, but it will pull a little more warm, so this would, it can pull a little more warm sometimes, so this would be the pick that I would choose for my lipstick. So, the one product that I had on my list, and I was like, wait, that's 11, is an eyeliner. So the reason I decided to give up the eyeliner and stick with these other ones is because in this Morphe palette, it has some deeper shades down here that will work as eyeliner. In fact, I've got some on my lower lash line today. So you don't have to have an eyeliner. If I could get 11 products and have an eyeliner, I would pick my Ardency In eyeliner because I just think Ardency In is the best. Another video tag going around is if you could pick one product from each category, what would you pick? If you're interested in seeing that, where I expand this a little bit more, please let me know in the comments down below. I would love to film that video if anyone's interested in it, but I didn't want it to seem too much like it's a duplicate of this video. But yeah, I'm so glad you took time out of your day to spend this time with me. If you are new here, I certainly hope you come back. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing, hitting that notification bell. And as always, I hope you all are having a fantastic day and a great week, and I will see y'all soon. Bye, y'all.